In the last episode, it was revealed that Ingrid has been aware of Pennywise this entire time, and has somewhat pushed Lily and her friends into confronting the creature for her own personal reasons. Mainly because she is the daughter of the real Pennywise. So there is a lot to unpack, let's just go through it all. So Pennywise's real name is Bob Gray. He was a circus performer and his stage name was Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Ingrid, his daughter, was his assistant on stage and went by the name Periwinkle. They came to Derry in 1908, which was during one of its cycles. It comes around every 27 years to feed and then returns to his slumber. During this time, Bob Gray was killed or just disappeared. We are never given any details on it. All Ingrid says on the matter is that her father was taken from her, so most likely it had something to do with it. Now, did Bob Gray die in the Ironworks explosion in 1908, or did it go out of his way to kill him? It's hard to say. We'll probably find out next episode. But either way, this is when it took on the form of Pennywise. So it is a glamour and can change its form to pretty much anything. Usually it will turn into your worst fears so it can torment you before it eats you. It feeds off fear just as much as human flesh, which is the reason for the theatrics. You may be asking why he chose Pennywise as his main human form then. Because the clown was beloved by the children of Derry, which is exactly the reason why he chose it. Pennywise can lure children in. They are blinded by the silly outfit and the balloons. They don't see the danger. So I equate it to when he wants a quick snack, he does the Pennywise routine, which we saw with Georgie in the movies. But when he really wants to mess with someone and build that fear up, he will change into something more personal. So for example, with Lily, he comes to her as her dead father. So after Bob Gray's death, Ingrid was an orphan, but she decided to stay in Derry. Ingrid is now an adult and she gets a job at Juniper Hill, which is a mental hospital. She overhears one of the child patients speaking about Pennywise and how he wants to show her a carnival. Ingrid, hearing this, is confused but also a little excited. She adored her father and was devastated when he died. This girl seems to know of him, which should be impossible. But Ingrid, hoping to see her father again, goes to the girl at night. Ingrid follows the girl to the basement where they meet Pennywise. Ingrid is at a loss for words seeing her father, or at least something that resembles him. She calls it Papa. It looks at her, realizing that this is the daughter of the actual Pennywise, and just giggles, knowing he could maybe use this. And let me tell you something, this performance by Bill Skarsgård in this scene is just awesome. The giggle, the realization of who Ingrid is, it's just great. Pennywise reveals his true intentions and tries to eat the girl. Ingrid and her run while Pennywise gives chase. The girl trips and Pennywise munches down as Ingrid watches from the other side of the door. It is over, but Pennywise now comes to Ingrid as Bob Gray, telling her to open the door, and Ingrid does. Now Pennywise does not kill her, however, which he is known to do. He keeps her alive. Why is that? Well, I think it is similar to what he did with Henry Bowers in the It movies. He's using Ingrid as a minion, either bringing him children or doing stuff Pennywise cannot do. She is a pawn in whatever he has cooking. Now Ingrid says in her big speech to Lily that a shadow would come steal him away from her. That Ingrid needs to figure out a way to save him. She believes that if Pennywise sees her in her costume, as Periwinkle, that he will remember the love they shared and be able to break free. So what Ingrid is seeing here, the shadow hovering over her father, is it and his dark intentions. She believes that she can save him though, which is why she's been doing all of this. She believes that she can get her father back. We know she can't, and she has unknowingly been serving him for years because of this delusional thought of hers. That Pennywise seeing her dressed as Periwinkle will give him the strength to break free from the shadow, which is why Ingrid has been pushing for Lily and her friends to confront the creature. In episode 3, she kind of gives Lily the idea of maybe taking a picture of it. Ingrid then followed them to the cemetery in her Periwinkle outfit, hoping she would see Pennywise. We see her again waiting outside Will's house, hoping the clown might attack him. This is all in an effort to save her father. So yes, Ingrid is working with it, even though she believes it is eventually going to save him. But we know she's just being used. In the last episode, she calls Clint Bowers on the whereabouts of Hank, who is believed to have killed all those children. Ingrid either did this because Pennywise wanted her to, or because she wants another chance of meeting him in her outfit. Clint is going there with the other town racists, and Hank is hiding out at a black establishment. So there's going to be a lot of violence, which of course is good for Pennywise. So what do you think? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more IT content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below, and as always, have an awesome day.